Hello, David. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert over at Zucker Marketing. Thanks so much for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis, so I'm going to get right into it with you. I think that I have found some things that might help you improve your website. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'll show you the metrics. I know this sounds like a line, but honestly, these are things you can do yourself, most of them, and it will help you improve your website. So here, let me start by showing you your website. You've seen it before. I stayed the longest time here not knowing if something more was going to load. I love this little thing to help people with other accessibility issues. But I also didn't know that I was going to have to scroll way down in order for the site to come alive. I also didn't know necessarily that this would be the thing that would lead me where I need to go. Now, you probably know what a Google search is, so I'm going to show you what I've done. Albuquerque Construction Services, and here's how it works. At the top of Google, there are generally either government or paid ads, listings. But down below that is what we call the map pack. These are a bunch of companies that are attached to a map because people like to hire and buy local. And below that, we have what we in the industry call the organic searches. Now, one thing you can do to get up here into the map pack is quite simple. If you go to Google and fill out a Google business profile, it will provide you entree into this little section here, which is much closer to the top than you currently are, and give you more opportunity to be clicked on and otherwise get jobs, because your website should be a tool of your company in the same way that that hammer is a tool to knock that nail in. You want your website to bring you customers, because otherwise it's just a vanity piece. Otherwise it's just a novelty. And that's not what they should be today. Everybody has to play ball with Google. That's the sad fact of it. And the Google algorithm is what decides where things go. Now, the Google algorithm is something that we know. When I say we, those in the industry, we know what it is looking for, and we can show you by the metrics that happen in your site. Here is your site. This is a tool that I use, a paid tool that shows me a lot of the metrics. This is the strength of your website at 0.3. These are the backlinks that you have. These are the keywords that you use. This is the traffic that you have. I'm going to explain more about all of that in a moment. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is show you this. I'm going to take your website and I'm going to cut and paste it into a word counter. Now, you have 581 words. Now I'm going to go back to the Google search and I'm going to scroll down to find a general contractor. I'm going to go with AIC General Contractor. I just sort of a random one, but I know that I can't find yours by scrolling down. I tried and I did find it once, but I had to scroll so long that it's too far for me to go on this video. But what I do want to do is get you closer to the top. Because, some guy with a Dorito in one hand and a mouse in the other isn't going to be scrolling all that far. Usually they go to the map pack or they go to the related searches, which is this area here. Anything above that is a much better position for you. This is an opportunity for you to get into that position, and I'll show you how. Now, I'm going to go to their website. I'm going to select all, cut, and paste into a different word counter. Now you can see that it's not a big difference. 592 is what they have to your 581, and I'll tell you this, the Google algorithm has already made them a winner. And that's because if your competitor has 592, you want 593. But the Google algorithm, I can give you this tip right now, wants you to have 1,500 words because Google loves content. Now, all words are not the same. You can't have the word donut or Dorito on your site 1,500 times and actually, expect to have the word count go up. The words have to be keywords. And by that, I mean the words that somebody would type into a search when they were looking for your company or other companies in your category. Now, the Google algorithm doesn't know what your category is. It just knows that you come up in the search, and so do these companies over here. And so it takes the words from all of those sites and it puts them together, and it says these are the words that people want to type when they're looking for this sort of company. Now, those become the keywords. Let me go back a little bit. I'm going to show you this. The map pack is something that you can get onto quite readily. You can go to Google and fill out a Google business profile, and that will help you get here. It's just like a Facebook profile. Just go there, fill it out completely. Every place that there is a blank asking for something, put something in there. And if you're not sure what to put in there, make something up and they'll contact you if it's wrong. But the more that those are filled out, the higher in this search you're going to go. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you is about the keywords. This is the same tool that I use to get the metrics of your site. Point 3 is the strength of your website. The backlinks 594. You're doing great there. The keyword 67, traffic 29. Now I'm going to show you those same metrics on AIC's website. You can see their site, you go from point 3, they go up to 25. That's the strength of their website. That's going to help them get higher on a Google search. Now you beat them in the backlinks because, well, look, you have almost double what they have. But here's where they beat you soundly. And that is 575 keywords, while you have 67. Now the keywords, like I mentioned before, are the words that people would actually type into a search when they're looking for a company of yours, like yours. So here are the organic keywords: Albuquerque General Contractor, APD Substation. They're looking for AIC specifically. Obviously, they're going to go here. These are the keywords that are on your competitor's website. Contractors Albuquerque, Autism Walk Near Me. Apparently, they do something on autism over there. So that's just part of their, it's another way to get community involvement. Commercial General Contractors. I don't know what Rage Room means, but maybe you do. Maybe it's something to do with Albuquerque. Shador Albuquerque, I don't know what that has to do. Oh, I guess they did a day spa, day salon. That's one of the things they constructed. Anyway, Bank of the West downtown, there's a whole bunch of things that they have on their website that are about their accomplishments, about the part of town that they're in, about the actual words that people use in your industry. So they have the keywords covered really well. Now the keywords can be very similar. It could be contractors or it could be contractor. It could be commercial, it could be general. All of these different key phrases are satisfied on the AIC website in this way. So getting as many of those keywords and key phrases in the way that people type them is going to make your site come up before theirs. It's that simple. Because you want to exactly match what somebody is typing into a Google search. You want that in there. And one of the ways to do that is like they've done. They put in their projects that they have completed. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. They have the areas of town. They have the different kinds of tools that you use, the different kind of projects you work on. And they have, as I mentioned, 575 of them, while you have 67. Now, here's the big difference. Here is 29. That is the number of people who have clicked through a Google search to your website. Here is AIC's, 197. Now, it doesn't take a mathematician to figure out that if you have 197 clicking, you're going to have a greater opportunity for somebody to actually call you up from the information on your site than you do at 29. And, pound for pound, a website is a website. Yours is beautiful. People will click it and go in if they know where to click. And these people, it looks a little corporate to me, but, once they get here, it's a nice enough looking website. They'll go into it. But getting people to the website is the thing that you really need to do. And now all of these things are stuff that you can do yourself. You can get onto the Google business profile. You can increase your keywords. You can get more backlinks. We haven't talked about backlinks yet. Here we go. You have 273, or excuse me, your competitor has 273. You have 594. That is the other sites that refer back to your site. Very simple. You already win in that category. You can do better. Get on Angie's List. Get on expertise.com. Get on Yellow Pages, Super Pages. Beat them at their own game. You already have done that, but you can do better, and that will get you way closer to the top of a Google search. And as a result in more traffic, result in more money. That's what we're talking about here. I hope that some of these tips I have given you are helpful to you. Now, I will tell you that even though they are relatively easy to achieve, they are time consuming. And I would assume that you're going to want to spend time doing general contractor stuff. These are beautiful photos, by the way. I really like those. And as I recall, you have a photo of the team somewhere in here. Maybe I was on a different page. But as opposed to going through the guts of your website, this is where I think Eric could probably help you. You can continue to do the general contracting. Let Eric spend all the time that he needs to get your keywords up, to get your backlinks up, and to increase the traffic to your site. That's the bottom line. Hope I was helpful. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.